Okay, looking at a couple things, GPS. I'm kind of all over the place this morning. GPS is failing, which is not what I wanted to do. Damn it. Yeah, ZS was my top watch here. Also watching DELL. God. MariaDB. Maybe ZS is looking good. It is very spready. Yes. Is 16-cent spread. That selling is crazy though. So this might second chance to the downside, so I'll let that like play out. ZS is like too spready, and then throw DELL on here. So I was also watching. 8 RVol. It's kind of just failing. Market's probably failing. So this 620, this is just gonna fail. Oh my god. It's pretty spready. MariaDB is like a $2 spread. Perfect. So I'll just like remember this one. I don't want to trade it. ZS. That is a good pre-market support area. I would look for prior bar 5 breaks. The lower GPS is melting. Interesting. F long this. I don't know why he's long this. Interesting. Justin also went long GPS. We have Justin and Jeff who were long this thing. I used 5% risk on this trade. This is not a gap give and go trade for me. Meanwhile, set like an alert here. Okay, I got stopped out of CFs. Oh, DELL had a good one though. I'm just gonna go for it. Probably the actual entry was here, but I'm a little late, but this does look good. So I would expect that it could get back above VWAP. This thing is we have like a really good stop here since this was such a high wick. And we can go and create a higher low somewhere. I feel like they're both long GPS again, but I feel like the better play is this DELL here. I mean, they know better than I do, I'm sure, but I like this rebid here. And so we just need to break through highs, which is going to be through like 141. And now I feel like we do have a higher low here, just right here, and then you could almost DELL 41. I feel like it just needs to break through 141 here, and then we should get volume. Okay, GPS just made it back to the original spot. That looks like it's about to break down though. So buying here, and then this is 139.40. Higher volume on the breakdown. Oh, so this whole second chance area. So Justin is partialing out of this position right here. Meanwhile, DELL is it made new lows. All right, so this is this resistance area. So kind of looking for an opening range break here. 138. Bid Decrement. Bid Decrement. A lot of volume here. It's not syncing. Just added to this here since it tried to do stuff and then failed. It was 170.35. Definitely some weird stuff going on at 137.50. And 37.50. This is like holding on a lot. Okay, I'm stepping down. I feel like this is not really melting. It's just sort of slowly grinding down. Which I feel like it's telling me that there's not a lot of sellers. And the volume is getting like really low. So we're back at 37 here. I'm just taking half off. So it's big volume here. The 137. There's a 20-cent spread difference here. Hmm. So 137, doing this whole bid decrement thing again. There's so many buyers here. It's crazy. Drops again. And it's right back above 37. $137.44. Going to exit if it bursts through 44. Tight spread. Better stepping back down. 137, bidding it back up again. Just gonna exit. Oh, it's annoying. So it's coming into the 2-minute here on the 9 EMA. Definitely feel like DELL has been like fighting. Every time it gets back below like a whole dollar, it just starts fighting it so much and immediately rebids and has stacked buyers. So I feel like a lot of people who are short like me getting frustrated with that shit. And so they're just kind of getting out. Meanwhile, if all those buyers actually want it, then they should step in. Now it's reclaimed the 2-minute on slight volume increase. And so it should at least make its way back to VWAP. And here we're really going to see what's going to happen. Right, just going to step in. 140? Or are they just going to sell? $139.90. Right, 3 candles. It made it to VWAP, so very aggressive. So it kind of wicked on it. It's touching it. I see bidders stepping up. Lots of green. Lots of bids getting hit there. Oh my gosh. crazy. When I saw all those bids getting hit, I should have hit out. What is that? Oh. Seriously, what kind of price action is this? Did so much fighting down low just to do a kill candle? Okay, so I have two VWAP continuations going on. Not the best for CRM, but I feel like it tried and failed. Broke a clear trend. The market is a pretty big wick with a rebid on massive volume, but still lows. So I have two short positions, DELL and CRM, which is a 2-day play. DELL has been like frustrating the longs, frustrating the shorts. Ethereum is being very wicky. Amazing this thing is still fighting after clearly got the view up and then immediately tops. I'll lower my stop to this sort of consolidation. It's kind of being annoying. And then just keep an eye on DELL, who's like being super annoying. So we got volume here. Skipped a little bit. I'm going to take half at 135.52, which is the pre-market low. Well, CRM is it's starting to fail. Market is starting to fail again. And just looking for 135.52. And probably 136 is going to have a stacked bid again. It does. It immediately drops. And I'll just take half here. Not getting filled. I tried and then immediately rebids. Okay, 135.52. See if we can make it to it. We still have increased volume down here. It's back above 136. See, it's going to lose 136 again. Bid stepping up. Go check. CRM is stepping back up. There we go. And I want to see the ass start getting, stepping down. So I'm just going to take half here because it's definitely like fighting. The stock is great at fighting. And I think CRM, I'll just like get out of here for like break even. Whatever. And then back to DELL. So it could very well do like a second chance. These executions are crazy. $36 again. Another half here at the Premarket lows. That it went to exactly and is fighting at 135.50. And then I have my last quarter for a trailer. EST looks quite interesting, actually. Average RSI is 14.8, 0.8 ATR from VWAP, and 1.7 ATR from the open. It's only doing one RVOL. But it is kind of just trending down. Whereas ZS had earnings. It tried to bounce here. Failed. I think 131 would be like. This would be 1 ATR. $130. Selling. Edit is hitting my scanners, which is quite interesting. $18 RSI, 0.6 ATR from VWAP, and 0.8. And this is definitely this is the second highest. This is huge. It's a very unusual candle, right? Holy Christ. So this is the 90 MA here. To see if the 90 MA holds. The market is like selling. Do this, and I want to go to like AMD. So the market is selling. Sorry, it's not actually. Yeah, Meta was hitting the scanners. So Excel. This would be perfect here. Inside bar and then break above. Okay. 165. 6507. It's like perfect. And this is on a 2-minute bar. This is all this consolidation, and then it's going to get above the The 9 EMA. Gearing up, and that was a little early on that one. Shit. Oh man, that was a little early. I made it to 706. It was like 1 cent off. Oh, well, why did my stop? I think I probably should have stopped out here, but didn't. Okay, so now we are going down lower. And then on the 5 minute. Something like that. And go back to AMD. Meta. So this is a 58. Here. This just needs to like hold. Right? It did try to break out here. Failed. Wow. So much bidding going on. Big spike in volume. There's another one where it bid and dropped. Big increase in volume here. But actually is looking pretty good here if it can just like hold and then break. Interesting. So this daily target is going to be something like here. Man, everything is firing for me. Oh my gosh. Today is like DJD. SQQQ is firing. And my skin is lighting up today. Amazon, just a straight trend downwards. Interesting. I'm letting the stop like went away. Okay. I look at this real quick, still failing like really hard. Meta. The whole thing though is like this looks good from a 15-minute perspective, but like the reclaim of the two. This looks pretty solid. Then go look at my DELL position. Probably should do at least a penny over. Jesus. So first candle to open above the 2-minute. Also is above the whole dollar. And we'll go in. Monitor these on this dashboard here. So we have this sort of 55 level, which is acting as resistance, but we should be able to get if we can hold above this level, then we'll start to get the 2-minute to trend on our side, and then we can hopefully start to see support from that 2-minute. Over on Dell, like probably 1 ATR be an area, and 131 is the target. This is on the 1-minute. Okay. Yeah, so on the 1-minute, it's like consolidating, and we're trying to see if we can hold on the 1-minute. And Qs are holding. Okay, so I stopped out of my meta position. So market is going to close. We are getting some extension. I think probably I'll just take half. This 132.66 level. It would have to break 133, which I expect pretty big. Bidders. I could just get in front of it. Okay, so I have a bid at 11. The reason why I did that is because, first of all, it's the whole dollar. Second of all, the 5 minute is pretty like. I'm gonna like cancel this because I didn't get it. So now I got built there. So it's another one that's craziness. Maybe I should have just waited, but it's like, how many of these are gonna. Hit immediately down to another dollar? Big volume increase. It was immediately down another dollar. Target is 131. Metal's still holding up fairly strong. AMD, not so much. It's very interesting how every single dollar DELL goes down, there's just these massive bid decrements. So I'm just gonna set, because I only have one more dollar. I'm just gonna set my. I don't know how to do this. It's crazy. This does look kind of priming up for a rip. AMD also kind of looks the same. Meta, Dell. It's 131. I'm still targeting. Trying to find a rubber band. It's 11 o'clock. Almost 10 to 11. Reversal time. What I do like about this is it's just been sort of trending, breaks trend, snapback reversal. You have like this long consolidation period here. And then you have the last consolidation, which provides real resistance. It's going to be like at this, well, just VWAP, right? Because VWAP is actually lower than that. AMD kind of looks the same. Then you have Meta. You look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is looking the same. Oops. Let's see, the market is kind of still pushing lower though. Microsoft is continuing to get hammered. And it's doing like 2 RVOL, which is kind of nice. You do also have this consolidation up here, like a small one here and then another one here. And then you have Meta, which is starting to break down, so I don't like that. SOXL is continuing to consolidate. This is the 2-minute. And Microsoft is actually looking like the best. This has been holding the 2-minute, and then it will get back above this level, which on the 1-minute is pretty clean. 7. So we can try again. Market looks. Look at DELL. Here, so the high is 133.22. So I'm out of my DELL position. And then Microsoft. Just kind of a crazy looking little chart here. It's just like no man's land. There's nothing on this chart. So Qs are looking good. SOXL's looking good. I could have just taken SOXL. This probably would have been better just to trade this thing. Microsoft is a leader, so wouldn't be surprised we get a consolidation here, and then just VWAP. So we'll see what happens here. So I'll probably manage this position because Microsoft's not really moving like the way I would expect, like a SOXL or something. So I'll probably manage this position using SOXL, and the Qs, like it kind of, Qs kind of broke out through this area. So I don't really want to see it below that area. And for SOXL, it did the same thing, got back above the 9 EMA on the 2-minute for the first time. And then really started picking up volume as it broke this multi-bar consolidation. So you can see that it's definitely trying to make a push. Microsoft doing well with the same. So it had like this area of consolidation here. Do a 1 minute, just get a little bit more accurate like that. So this is a very clean setup. But Qs are starting to fail. SOXL is starting to fail. So let me just throw like SOXL over here and then keep Microsoft here. So what we have right now is we have Microsoft failing, SOXL failing. Microsoft is not failing, but be pretty quick to cut this. Real quick, I want to see what NVIDIA is doing as well. It already tried to make a push and it's starting to fail. So what I don't like to see on these rubber bands is like an initial push and then just an immediate failure. What I'd like to see, and we're at 407.26, and maybe it'll come back to 407, like 17 would be fine. But the thing is, like, the market is failing, the SOXL is failing, so I already have like multiple points of failure here. So they are trying to, Microsoft is looking relatively strong. And SOXL is trying to get above. And you probably have NVIDIA that's trying to hold, it's trying to hold a 90 EMA on the 2-minute. So, oh, fuck me. What did I do? I got out half on the ask, which is fine. I just want to make sure I got out of half. Yeah, I got out of half. I think I hit the ask instead of the bids, which is fine. And then I'm just gonna try to get out of this position. Yep, cool. I got out on the ask, and I really don't want to be in a Microsoft position while the market is failing. So be glad with that winner. Took me a little bit out of the red, but ultimately it's probably gonna fail. So, man, this is such a tough day, tough week for me.